in any action, clearly those people are going to feel they've been betrayed.
Tom Bateman, thank you very much. And let's look further now at the attack that saw damage to a hospital in Israel's southern city of Be'er Sheva. Iran says it actually hit a nearby military site and that the blast wave damaged the hospital, but Israeli media says there is no nearby military facility. Well, joining me now is Daniel Chamovitz, the president of Ben Gurion University of the Negev. Soroka Hospital is affiliated with the Health Sciences Department at the university. Thank you very much for joining us. You have inspected the scene yourself, I understand. What did you see?
It's actually quite horrible and amazing at the same time. An entire building in Soroka was destroyed by this missile. Hundreds, if not thousands, of windows were broken all throughout the hospital, throughout our health sciences faculty, and the shock waves propagated hundreds of meters around that here in the university that were across the street from the hospital. We had hundreds of windows and doors and aluminum sidings just blown out of their places. But in Soroka itself, the amazing thing is while this hospital building, 6 floors was taken out, you could see the videos or the pictures of it, no one was killed. In one hand, you could say that we're incredibly lucky, but it's just because the director of the hospital took the preventative action of evacuating that building because it didn't have the proper protections in the building.
I understand there were some patients who weren't able to be evacuated because of their conditions. Were there any injuries among that group of patients?
Well, you would need to. Of course there were patients. The entire hospital was evacuated, and of course there are some patients which could not be evacuated. The hospital does have protected bomb shelters in their basements where critical care, births, surgery can continue for those needing it.
And what impact will this have in terms of the service that the hospital provides to the local community?
Well, you've hit on an incredibly important issue because Soroka University Hospital is the only major healthcare center in the entire southern area of Israel, serving more than 1 million people. It's the only hospital. Now people will have to travel more than 1 hour direction in order to get to a hospital for emergency care, for direct care. We're still surveying to see what will be able to be kept open in the long term and what will need to be replaced.
I don't know how political you want to be in all of this, but I would be interested to hear your views on this ongoing conflict and what you think should happen next.
Well, remember, I'm a president of a university who's trained as a plant scientist. But given that, the goal of any military conflict throughout the history of military conflicts has always been an eventual diplomatic solution. And that's what this is going to need to get to in the end. The problem here for us is that there was a countdown clock in Tehran waiting for the destruction of Israel. And when people say, we are there to kill you, we want you destroyed, maybe we need to actually be listening to them. Israel has no problem with Iranians. We have a problem with the Islamic Republic of Iran, who says they want to destroy us. We have a problem with the Islamic Republic of Yemen, which says death to America, death to Jews, death to Israel in their motto. When people say they want to kill you, you better be listening to what they have to say.
But it sounds though you are hoping for diplomacy to win the day in this.
Israel has no intention of has no claims on Iran. We have no intention of taking over Iran. We actually had peace with Iran for 30 years before the Ayatollahs. There was a direct flight. There were direct daily flights from Tel Aviv to Tehran before the Islamic Revolution. We just want that there not be. Why? We heard earlier one of your correspondents talking about why does the Iranian Islamic government put billions of dollars into enriching uranium? It could only be for one reason, is to make a bomb, and that bomb is aimed in one and only one direction. And we can't.
Daniel Chamovitz, president of the Ben Gurion University of the Negev, thank you very much for joining us on BBC News today.